Guardians and the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Cam Schlitter is going for the Yankees. He has been so good this year. If you enjoy these videos, remember to leave a like and subscribe, but only if you want. It would help so much with the algorithm. Yankees playing without Aaron Judge. Right now he is dealing with a bone bruise, so Jose Caballero is making his first start of the season in right field. That brings us to the first point of the game so far. Center field Trent Grisham in the first inning made two really good plays. Went back on this one. He misread it a little bit, but he was able to track it down and make the play. And then coming in, diving, saving extra base hits there. Now I like Trent Grisham, but he has been no stranger to nonchalant plays in center field, whether it's coming in, playing a single slowly, allowing a runner to get to second base, or jogging in, having a ball hit off your glove. And tonight, in my opinion, he cost Cam Schlitter a run here. With one out, top of the third, this ball is going to be hit, and it's going to hit the base of the wall, but Trent Grisham then just hops up against the wall, kind of doing that Manny Ramirez thing where he just kind of looks lost out there. Ends up getting behind him, allowing the runner to get to third. A sacrifice fly brings him in, so the Guardians lead 1-0, but the Yankees are going to answer back, and it's going to be the two uncles again. Ben Rice singles, and Paul Goldschmidt once again hits a 2-run home run to give the Yankees a 2-1 lead. Paul Goldschmidt right now on this game is 2 for 2. He has been so good for the Yankees. One of the best signings Brian Cashman has made. Top of the fourth, though, that lead's not going to last. Jose Ramirez is going to double. I apologize, I don't have footage of it. The system that I use is down right now, so I'm just kind of mixing and matching when I can with what I can. Then Manzo is going to hit this ball to right field. It's a good thing it went over the wall because Jose Caballero got all kinds of turned around out there, and that gives the Guardians a 3-2 lead. Bottom four here, Jazz Chisholm singles, and Jose Caballero, I mean, he is such a pain in the ass for other teams. I hated him when the Yankees played him, but I love him as a Yankee. What that was Jose Caballero doing what he's done so many times this year, watching the pitch clock, because once it gets to 8 seconds, the pitcher and batter both must be making eye contact, and you can see here, as the clock ticks down, not making eye contact, and he steps out, that goes as an automatic ball. Normally in the past, when a player would come to the Yankees that I didn't like, I'd be like, why did I ever dislike this guy? Well, I don't have those questions with Caballero. I know exactly why I didn't like him, and if he leaves the Yankees again, I'll probably dislike him again. As for that delay of game, well, ends up coming back to help the Yankees because he's going to walk here, so the Yankees now have first and second, 1 out. Austin Wells up. Wells does hit this ball well, but it's a fly out to center field, giving the Yankees first and third, 2 outs. Uncle Ben Rice is going to walk, loading the bases for Paul Goldschmidt, who once again comes through with an RBI base hit, driving in 2 runs to give the Yankees a 4-3 lead. But this lead's not gonna last. Top of the fifth, leadoff single. Error from Ahmed Rosario once again. I'm sorry, I do not have footage of it. Then a hit by pitch, so the Guardians have bases loaded, nobody out. Banana hits a sac fly to center field to tie the game at 4. Bazana, I know. And then Jose Ramirez doubles, and that's gonna be it for Cam Schlitter. First time in his big league career, he's allowed 5 runs in a game. Now with the bases loaded, 1 out, Hedrick into the game, and I'm not sure what the hell kind of call this was. They're going to say he swung, but I don't think he swung. I don't think that bat broke the plane at all. Maybe a Yankee fan, but I call it as I see it. So that's a strikeout, and then Hedrick gets Martinez to strike out. Big strikeout there to get out of the inning, so we go to the bottom of the 5th, Yankees trailing 5-4. Top of the 7th, Rocchio already stole second base, and what the hell is this? He takes off for third and no one is there. The only person that had a chance was the pitcher, Tim Hill. Ahmed Rosario was not on third base, so that's a free stolen base, and Jose Ramirez drives him in with another double, making it 6-4 Guardians. Top 8 here, a stolen base attempt to second base. He is called out on the field somehow. The Guardians challenge it. It's going to be overturned and he is going to be safe. I mean, he was clearly safe at second base. That was a terrible call. Then a ground ball to Anthony Volpe. Instead of backhanding it, he goes around to get behind it, and that split second was all it took for the runner to be safe at first base. The Guardians are going to end up loading the bases with nobody out. This was one of those games I felt like it was 10-0 Guardians the entire time. Coming into this inning, the Yankees were 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. The Guardians were 6 for 11. So with the bases loaded, nobody out, Duvall is going to strike out the next 2 hitters, and he was 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. But Banana puts the ball in play and ends up clearing the bases with a double, and it is now 9-4 Guardians going to the bottom of the 8th inning. If the Yankees end up coming back in this game, well, there'll be another video. If not, this was such a weird game because it felt like the Guardians were blowing the Yankees out the entire time. They did a fantastic job against Schlitter. The Yankees being 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position through the first 8 innings didn't help. And it was just a weird game overall that felt like it was over, even though it was only a 2-run game going into the 8th inning.